Secretary Connally to suspend temporarily the convertibility of the dollar into gold or other reserve assets, except in amounts and conditions determined to be in the interest of monetary stability and in the best interest of the United States. In full cooperation with the International Monetary Fund and those who trade with us, we will press for the necessary reforms to set up an urgently needed new international,
or if it's actually live or not.
Okay, welcome to Currency Gods, Financial Alchemy. This is the last module. This is putting everything together. So this is everything that you've learned throughout this process. This is adding everything in a trading plan. So you have this trading plan in your back office. You want to download it to your computer. Then you want to convert it to a Word document. So therefore you can edit this trading plan to better suit you and whatever your startup account balance is. As they say, without a plan, you plan to fail. So generally, what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna run you through the steps of this process. So if you come down, you can pass all the risk disclaimers and stuff like that. Now at this time, you should have one currency pair that you're focusing on. If it's Euro USD, GBP USD, AUD USD, or USD JPY, it's really up to you. As you can see, I made it pretty easy. So if Euro USD is your pair, you want to only be trading during the London session. If AUD USD is your pair, then you want to only be trading that during New York session. And finally, if USD JPY is your pair, you have a cross session. So therefore, you can trade this during New York and Tokyo session. Okay, so there is an entry confirmation checklist. This is pretty much everything that you've learned throughout this process. Now, this is all the things that you want to check for before you enter a trade, because you at least need 4 to 5 confirmations for that trade to be viable, for that trade to actually be worth your time. So you came up and I taught you how to come up with strategies and using these strategies to your advantage. All right, so now I'm going to teach you how to orchestrate a plan that you can follow every day and come up with financial projections to know what your return should be by the end of, this is just a 2-month period. You'll update it as you continue on. But like I said, without a plan, you plan to fail. So you want to make sure that you have these plans. Just for example, on the checklist here, I want to check the individual currency indexes. I want to do technical analysis, trading off the trend line bounces, which generally just are your channels. Fundamental analysis check, speculation analysis check, and reflexivity. So understanding what reflexivity is also a key important concept to all of this. The reflexivity that you generally learn is how the brokers think and how the traders think. So you know exactly what those two things are. That's generally putting reflexivity, putting an umbrella over the psychology behind the broker and the trader. So the umbrella would be reflexivity, which generally is just cause and effect, okay? So now the first thing you want to do is you'll start off on month 1, week 1. So this is the beginning. Whatever your trade account balance is, that's what you're going to put at the top. Now, when you're doing this, you got to realize in money management, I broke it down to you how to find the specific lot sizes that you need, depending on how much you're risking, okay? So you want to now utilize those lot sizes that you came up with in this plan. So 0.1, I can only risk $12 on this account. 0.1 generally would be my test lot. So I'm going to test this out. You can be on step 1 generally for 12 different times before generally that day is over with, and you can risk no more money for that entire day. So it does take you to be right to move on to step 2. So generally step 2 only comes into effect when you're right about that trade. So let's say step 2, my lot size is a 0.2. One thing I want to tell you, these aren't actual figures calculated by the lot size method that I showed you. I just kind of put this together to give you an idea, so therefore you can edit this yourself. Now a 0.1 would be your test. Now let's say step 2, once I'm right and I call 10 pips, okay, now I can compound with a 0.3 lot size on that same direction. All right, now when I catch 13 pips, now I can compound again with my max lot size, which generally with a $120 account would be 0.5. So now I can compound with a 0.5 there. Then finally, step 4, once you collect 37 pips, generally from each one of these positions, you want to close out. okay? You want to close out these trades. So therefore, you're done trading for the day. You rinse and repeat. You do the same thing every single day. Tuesday through Thursday are the days that you generally want to trade. Those are the best days to trade. Sunday and Monday are trap days. This is when the brokers trap both buyers and sellers in the markets. So those are generally your trap days. Tuesday through Thursday are the days you really want to be focused on trading and following your trading plan. Now, this is financial projections for 3 months. So this is giving you an idea of what 2 months, pardon me, 2 months. This is giving you an idea of what your potential ROI or return of your original investment could be. So if I go all the way down to the end of this PDF here, it'll tell me what my ROI will be at the end of 2 months just by following this plan. So following my trading plan, if everything goes right, I can generally be at $2,902.50. As you begin to grow your account, you'll see once you kind of go through each step of this trading plan, you'll see that your lot size will increase when your account balance increases. So therefore, I'm not using a 0.1 in this phase. I'm using a 0.5 to test the lot, and I'm compounding now with a 0.15 and finally a 0.30. So therefore, you want to make sure that your lot sizes are basically calculated correctly. You want to make sure you calculate your lot sizes the correct way. So therefore, when you're implementing this plan, that you're not over leveraging. You're applying the money management techniques and the money management skills and risk management skills that you were taught during this financial alchemy courses. This is the professional course. You have to realize, yes, it's going to take you some time to create this trading plan. But once you have this trading plan, generally all you have to do is work that plan. So you want to work that plan from beginning to end. Now, I just want to thank you guys for tuning in. This is literally the last session of this first intro to
Expired, or if it's actually live or not. You actually be able to come down here and place some trades, some demo trades. So again, this is a demo account. You'll be able to create your own demo account and practice back here. You got some position size calculators for those who have problems with understanding what lot sizes you should use, how much you're risking. And always, what I'll introduce to you guys over the next few weeks is registering for these live events, because it's not going to be a lot of seats available for y'all to kind of be involved in it. And yeah, so you'll be able to register and get the alerts sent to your email to join and know when it's actually happening. But literally all you're going to do is type in your little name there, or whatever the case may be. You're going to put a email address in,